Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Adam's Legacy. My name is Katrina. We are back with our royal family. Thorn is the last remaining offspring of our previous bluebird leader, and now he has a decision to make. He has the bluebird feathers, and he needs to pass them on to someone. His firstborn child, Storm, has just come of age, and Thorn is going to pass away very soon. I think that if Storm doesn't make his way back, or if Thorn doesn't get to see his firstborn son in the near future, we're going to have a bit of an issue. Okay, so let's go ahead and clean up these nests. We're going to take out these berry bushes, and I think Thorn would say, "It's time to leave, my children. Pick up as much food as you can in one turn or so, and let's get going." Um, so we still need someone to watch over Little Plum. And I think that Rianame might just say, "Oh, this is kind of a weird situation. I don't really want to be here. Thank you for all of the food and the goodies and inviting me into your tribe, but this is a bit weird, so I'm going to go ahead and uh, get on out of here." And I think, oh no, Strawberry's last day. I don't think he's going to end up having a child with Rianame. I just don't think that it was meant to be. Um, but he can at least die with dignity, knowing that he definitely served the tribe, and he kind of went on his own journey. He was so obsessed with trying to find love, and um, he was a little depressing. So um, maybe Sandpiper would. Oof. Actually, can you? Hmm. Are you strong enough to take down bushes, Thorn? I don't know. Because I want Sandpiper to be right next to, here we go. Yes, I want Sandpiper right next to Strawberry. He's always been the one to kind of guide him, I think spiritually. And Nakota's family is just a very calming presence for the tribe. So seeing so many members of Nakota's family um, die off, I think would be very sad. And Apricot, as I've kind of mentioned before, she's a little bit of a princess. She doesn't really want to do anything, and maybe she would just kind of see this all as, I don't really have to worry about listening to what Dad says, picking up all the berries and whatnot. But let's have you take that out, and you can maybe scoot a little forward this way. And Little Claw would follow behind him. Okay, so we are definitely going to be making our way over to these oopsies, these ports over here. We are going to try to make our next jump very soon. This has been a very exciting, I guess, turn of events. And I think that Mudspots would say, "Hey, I'm not the smartest guy, Duke Van Kier, but maybe you should try to make it back to your family. There's no point in being alone. It's always better to be with the people and the nichelings that you love. I think that you should try to make your way back. Make amends with Thorn before both of you pass away, and that way you'll have a clear conscience." And I think Duke Van Kier, I think he might still be a little bit grumpy about it. He might just be like grumbling about it, but I think he would see the wisdom in simple little Mudspot's mind. And again, it just runs back to family because you can't abandon your family, and you can't let these conflicts and these strange goings on with prophecies and whatever get in the way of being with your family. So I think that is probably what would happen. So let's have Duke Van Kier come over this way, and maybe he would kind of stay behind a little bit. He can definitely see that Thorn is over here. And I think he might be a little surprised to see that he had so many children. Um, but let's have him come up between them here, and let's kind of have them make up. Because Duke Van Kier definitely defended Thorn against Duke, who didn't have the best of intentions at the time. Okay, so moving on, we have Thrush, who has his second gem. Let's have him come forward, and you can kind of go over here. And Storm, I don't think he would notice that maybe, I think he was a little young, but his father still has quite a few days ahead of him, so maybe Storm would just kind of be testing his powers on the land, on the creatures around him. Maybe he would even try to start a fight with some of our older residents here, like Little Shadow. But, I don't think Little Shadow has anything interesting to say to Storm, or oops, or rather, I don't think that Storm has anything interesting that Little Shadow would want to investigate. So let's just have him kind of scoot way over here because he doesn't have time to deal with that. And I know I didn't want him to get too far away from Rianame, but I don't think it's in his nature to want to stick around in one area anyway, because Little Dove and he are a little bit busy exploring the area. Okay, so let's have Little Shadow clear that. And it's very, very nice of you to have found a nest for your brand new mate that you're going to be meeting up with very soon. Um, and Fiona, let's have you come over here and pick up the grass in this area. And Raspberry, there is some perfectly good fish over there. And maybe Pisces can... Ooh, hello. Maybe you can make your way over here and scoop up some fish. Thank you. And Kanga, let's have you pick up the grass around here because I definitely need you to make sure we have a clear path to the ports. Little Siren, you do the same, just cleaning up the area. I definitely need a name for Tatak here. Although I kind of like, Nakota. We could go with Takota. I kind of like that. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize he had Bergina feet. That's so funny. Okay. And Aquarius, let's have you settle down here. Nakota, you can purr once more for your little family. I think we'll stop here, even if they don't have a little girl. And Briar, let's have you come this way, and you can finally meet up with your mentor and learn all that you can about healing and solving disputes. And Tatakir can also kind of pick up a few pointers here and there. All right. Is anybody else needing to move? We just have Storm, who is going to make his way forward. And, I kind of like that he's checking out all of the babies here. It's kind of funny. Maybe he wants to start a family too, eventually. All right. Let's go ahead and watch Strawberry's passing. I think that Sandpiper would would just quietly tell Strawberry, you've lived a good life. Um, you didn't need to really find love like that, and maybe he can be reborn in another form. But for now, goodbye. Oh my gosh, who passed away? Who was the second person who passed away? Who was that? Was that Sire? No, Sire. Oh no, that was Sire. But who was the second person that passed away? Oh no, Mudspots was over here. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, well, Mudspots can keep Strawberry company. Oh, that's so sad. Okay. And Duke Van Kier. Oh, hello. A rogue male. You you don't have genes that we want. Um let's go ahead and protect the family from you. Um I think Duke Van Kier would do that. And I think that Thorn would see that Duke Van Kier has always been a loyal brother to him. And let's have him. Oh my god, Little Claw is dying too. Let's have Little Claw. Oh, you know what? I don't think she would go anywhere. I think she would stay right here. Poison him because I don't want him anywhere near her. And then let's have Plum come over here and purr for her mother. We'll have Sandpiper clear the area and block the way because I don't want him anywhere near her on her last day. And I think Thorn would see that, and I guess he might come to realize why Duke was so angry about his father because of this rogue male. We've had a couple of rogue males actually come around since then, and it's been kind of a hassle trying to get around them. And I think Apricot would just work that way. And I think Frost might stay by his mother's side as well, just in case to poison this stranger. And Rianame, let's have you come this way, farther and farther away from the royal family, because there's just a lot of strange ceremonies going on that she doesn't really need to be a part of. Um, and Little Dove, I think he might see this creature and nudge to Little Shadow and say, hey, there's an unrelated female over here. Um, Maybe you two should get to know each other. And so he might beckon this stranger over. And I think that Little Dove might make a little exit. No? Can't pick that up? No? Okay. And Little Shadow has never been on his own. Um, he might, I don't know, clear the nest area, and he and Rianame can just get nice and acquainted. So let's take a look at their I keep saying immunity menu, but their um, mutation menu. I love the blue eyes. I kind of want to pull purple eyes out because that is just gorgeous to me. She doesn't have any melanism, but she does have black fur. And what would his fur color be? Oh, he would also have black fur. Hmm. Okay, so we've gone ahead and fixed her mutations. I really like the black fur, so I think maybe we'll try to keep that, even without the melanism. And maybe, oh, what tail does she have? I feel like she's going to pass on normal tail instead of the scorpion tail. But we can at least try to keep it in our inactive menu. And you know what? Let's do a long nose because I need better smelling creatures. Okay. Um, Little siren, let's have you come over here and pick that up. And Torty, oh, hey, there is a crab over here that you can gather. Let's come over that way. And raspberry, see if we can corner this fish, maybe? No? Fiona, do you even want to try? No, not really. Okay. Can't really pick that up. Let's see. And Storm, let's leave you there for a moment. Oh my God. You look so much like your father, Nakota. I'm going to have such a hard time finding names for all these babies that are popping up. I think we're done here. And I think Aquarius might just say, hey, it's been a lot of fun, but I think I'm going to take my leave now. I don't think that she quite knows what to make of this. Oh, thank you for picking that up, Pisces. And maybe he would purr for her in the next turn. Nakota has quite the little army here, actually. And let's have him purr. And that's so interesting that they all have claws. Oh, I didn't realize that they had all had the Bergina claws. No, they're gonna be so slow to move. Okay. Um, hmm. Storm, are you able to do anything? Oh, okay. Well, I haven't forgotten about you. We're gonna take you up and out of the water. And, ooh, nice. Let's have you dig. And Baron can kind of head up the front here, and the both of you can stick together. And I think Apricot might be interested in trying to see where these two boys are going. So let's see. All we have left is Thorn. Who is that? Oh, that's the rogue male. Let's make sure nothing like that happens. I am not going to have my day ruined like that. Oops. It is Little Claw's last day. I am very sad. She is the mother to this wonderful brood of children, and Thorn's one and only love. And I think that she would just stay on the top of this hill where all of her children were born, where she met her wonderful mate. Ugh, okay. So many deaths. Goodbye. And just as Frost ages up too. Ooh, okay. Oh, we have a little girl with, oh, female peacock tail. And recessive. I guess that's okay. She has swimming tail. Alright. Oh, who got a leech? Lilith, I don't have time for this right now. Ugh. Alright, let's go ahead. Actually, this Razorina might stick around if we, corner him? I guess? No? I kind of want to unlock the purse now, but we have to unlock it by licking or performing lick. Ooh, 5 more times. So if we keep Raspberry's leech on him and we lick the wounds away, We can proceed that way. We're starting to get a lot of claws, and I'm wondering if maybe we should tip the scales by trying to influence more nimble fingers here. Um, but that being said, let's move Apricot down towards the ports. I think as a little princess, she would just kind of push her way past all the boys with Thrush and Baron rolling their eyes, of course. And let's see. Um, Aquarius, let's move you down into the water and see if maybe you can scare up some fish with your brother, just like you had been doing all those um, days ago. Oh, and we've already found fish in abundance over here. Perfect. And Nakota, you're gonna pass this turn too. I'm so sad. Everyone is dying. Okay, let's pick from this berry bush and let's have you purr. And I think Torty might be interested. Hello? We need to take care of that rogue male. Um, Torty would be interested in hearing what you had to say. So let's go ahead and purr for your very last turn. And, oh, you can't attack him? Oh, he has a 2 in defense. You can attack him, though. And let's see. Duke Vankier, I think you would probably follow him and take care of that. Once again, proving your loyalty to your family. Oh, and Thorn, who are you going to pass your feathers on to? Oh no. Oh no. Plum, let's have you purr for your father. Oh, I think he might have to pass it on to Frost. Oh no, I wanted to pass it on to Storm. But I think that he hasn't seen Storm in such a long time. So, in order to safeguard the bluebird feathers and in order to preserve the family line, he might give it to Frost, who I don't know how Frost would take that. He's come such a long way from being this orphan from a rogue male, and now he's become the father of our tribe and like the main character in all of these dramatic events. I think that Thorn might stay here, and I think he would probably just tell Frost, this might be the land that you know, but I think it's your duty to lead the tribe somewhere new. All of your siblings have gone away, and Plum is much too young for this. Um, Thorn would definitely know about being too young to handle the bluebird feathers. He was a child when he inherited them from his mother, and I think that Frost has been very quiet. He's very shy, but he would take all of these lessons to heart, and he would just continue to stay here with his father until his last days. And I think that Thorn, just like his mate, would choose to pass away here on the top of the island, um, where all of his children were born, where everything for him happened. Okay, moving on. We have a baby. All of these blue eyes. I just love it. Um, did she have web toes? Please no web toes. Oh, thank God. Okay. So let's have Little Shadow and her have another baby. I think Little Shadow is a little bit surprised about this new development, and he might kind of shy away. And Rianame would say, I don't know what what your deal is, but I mean, we've got a family that we're starting here. Oh, I don't know if you can hear, but Lipton is dreaming. She's right next to me, and she's just like, oof, oof, oof. And she's doing like a little doggy run in her sleep. She's so cute. All right. I think we're going to end the episode here. There has been so much going on. I don't want to end. I'm going to go ahead and keep Nakota alive for this episode. He has been such an integral part in our tribe. I'll keep him alive for another episode, and in the next turn, we'll go ahead and move along to the next day. But, oh God, I'm going to be so sad when he dies. Bye.